understand. You can still be thrill them. Being at a herd that I know you are about to fill them. Me, Mama Pungatron. Tell your cousin. Tell your mom. Stone Sweat Technique. You end up with the Fresh Geeks. From Record Yours. Bring the fucking flavor to you and yours. Shout out to the Deezy, the Dr. Funk, and the Creeper. FYP, TYP, Coast to Coast. Galaxy to Galaxy. We are back again. Master at work that you witnessing. We about to get it in. What more of this? Excuse me, I'm yawning because I'm sleepy. Today is my longest day during the week. I got about 4 classes back to back on Thursday, so should be kind of taxing, man. Take a little swig. Usually I gotta, yeah. It's funny because I be hating to hear people eat and drink on camera, so. Now doing what annoys the hell out of me, so I can no longer be annoyed by it. I mean, on mic, I said on camera. Clearly I'm not on camera because y'all be seeing me. Yeah, but we back to do it again. Don't ask me again. I forget that guy's name who does those mama videos where he was like, no, it's going to go like this and don't ask me again. You crack your head and say, don't ask again. So I got to figure out where this disturbance in the force is happening. I can't see my little warning symbol. I don't know where it's at. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I heard tomorrow that our favorite Empress here on the show.
Available units need response to a break-in. Additional officers requested near Flatiron.
The Empress of tomorrow, Asuka, will be facing off against Charlotte Flair at SmackDown. So I definitely got to make him see that tomorrow. You know, of course I'm probably gonna be at practice, but I need to see that. So,
ever hear a knocking?
Hopefully they don't play Oscar again. They kind of been playing the shit out of it, man. You know what I'm saying? And give it to Charlotte again. Like, let Oscar do something. Just have her running around and doing whatever and shit. And maybe that's what she wants, you know, because she could be tired or something like that. And like, yo, let me just kind of just run around and cause trouble and kick it. I can understand. They're wrestling something else and shit. They be taking a lot of them hits and stuff, man. That shit, just cause, oh, it's this and that. They still be taking them hits. Shit, they gotta jump off that stuff. That shit, them stunts are real. Okay? There's wear and tear on you, but you gotta travel here and there every week. And, so, I definitely would understand. But for the love of God, let her do something.
Pro tip: if you're not good at breaking or entering,
her
maybe
older
don't pull a B&E.
matches back in Japan, I was like, damn. Like, that shit, they be hitting each other over there. I'm like, you can't fake that shit. You be kicking the fuck out of each other. I'm like, holy shit. But it's pretty entertaining and interesting to watch, you know. So cool to see some of those early matches, but I think that's like really the dope shit. Like seeing how people came up. Like you could tell just by off the quality and the strength of that shit, they was doing that off the love. God damn.
All units advised. Witnesses reported a kidnapping. Converge on Tenderloin.
Yeah, I said I was gonna try to do a show without mentioning.
New York's noisy, but my mask can zero in on muffled sounds.
Oh well.
The kind of tied up
Just
kidnap
can't
victim
do it,
might
huh?
make.
Can't go a day without mentioning this woman. Crazy about it. Don't even know her, but I can say she's definitely been a source of inspiration for me definitely for the better. It's turned things around for me in ways, and I kind of needed that pickups. I feel like I wasn't having a whole lot of motivation, and just watching her stuff and hearing more stories and seeing interviews and stuff and whatnot. It's kind of been helping out. So that's what we're talking about. So we definitely want to try to catch the match tomorrow to practice.
1072, mugging reported. Need an officer on the scene. Officers needed in Gramercy. Please copy.
Alright. Where they at? Bum, 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 bum. Are they in the motherfucking store? 22. They must be around the corner. I'm tired of fighting these guys in the alley.
It's that spider guy!
I'm so tired of playing these stupid games all the time. Frankensteiner. Oh shit. More.
Always nice to stop a mugging. Gotta stay strong in the fundamentals.
You're all we
Alright, I
have
need to
left,
figure out some more
Spider-Man.
landmarks are. So anyway, yeah. I was gonna talk about the Empress. It's just gonna happen, so yeah, just get over that shit. Alright, gotta do some more landmarks, I guess. So anyway, I realized what I missed that I wanted to talk about when it came to Godzilla. And why I felt like that shit was important. Let's see here. So I want to find these goddamn landmarks here. I think I'm already going towards them. But yeah, the thing that I was gonna say that makes it so enduring but also awesome, and like we're not condoning any type of tragedy or any type of oppression. We definitely don't want to do that, right? That's not something we want to champion or condone or celebrate. But I say that to say, despite that, right? I feel like I already took a picture of this place.
Lights back. Move left.
Damn it.
That's a keeper.
Despite that, these things that befall us, the thing that I found the coolest about that is how that was some pain that was taken and turned into something like that transcends cultures in the world. Like everybody knows what the fuck Godzilla is, right? It's probably a place that you can't go that they know who he is, and that's something special. And it takes a lot of strength to do that, to take pain and to transform it into something dope, and that's what we should be trying to do. And I think
All units, we have a vehicle pursuit
like
in
that
progress.
should be the goal.
Officers needed in Gramercy. Please copy.
'Cause stuff ain't always easy, and Like pain is something that we have to deal with. It's like we can't bypass it. Hell, even for your betterment, sometimes you have to be in pain. Like fuck. Every day, stretching fucking hurts. Working out don't feel good. Training does not feel good. But how else do you do? Right?
Okay, you are not getting 5 stars.
It's not always. But anyway, that's kind of different from the point.
Hey, when I called shotgun,
But
that is not what I
these
meant.
things that traumatize us, that change us for, you know,
And I'm back.
for good in ways that, you know, they probably don't think we can
This is where
recover
you
from.
get off.
Part of the recovery is to turn that pain into something. Oh, here they come.
More of them? Guys, if you worked this hard at a legit job, you wouldn't need to be
See
criminal.
that because you guys, it was the result of, unfortunately, you know, when America dropped the atom bomb on Nagasaki and Hiroshima. So Gaza was kind of made almost as a cautionary tale, right? In some regards, right? It's also entertainment. But the next thing we know, it becomes this enduring. He becomes this enduring icon. People know from Japan worldwide. So much so that even the U.S. is paying to license this character, right?
So much for the
That's
gang
not
that
even
couldn't drive straight.
And they don't own it. But that's one thing I think is dope, and to me, which kind of makes it similar to hip hop in a sense, because hip hop is coming out of
Report of a break-in. Nearby officers,
the
please
civil
proceed to
rights
the Bryant
movement,
area.
like right on the heels of it, right after it, you know. So these
Those
things
guys are already breaking. I better
that are
stop the
bringing
entry.
forth this change, these things that are transcending these planes out of this pain that people have dealt with. But the only thing I say is, for the Japanese, at least they own doggone
Ever hear a
Godzilla.
knocking?
Black people like don't really own stuff like that. Just be 100%.
Don't make me hurt you.
It's a lot of other folks. And I say that, you say, ah, I might die. Damn, you need sky high.
Talking a mask.
You heard me say that cats over here be licensing Godzilla. Not to the point where they own them. That motherfucker's still owned by Toho, the Japanese company. But every time these cats is using that character, they getting broke off something. And I wish that's how hip hop was, but unfortunately, hip hop is not owned by black people. At least the music itself, and you know, the industry, as it were. So, well, I say that to say, you know, you gotta take your pain and transmute it. See, I read stuff like alchemy and alchemists and stuff like that. Some of the
Attention
best
units. Report
things
received of a
become from
narcotic
pain. And I'm
sale
not
in
saying
progress.
pain is good. Do not get me
Converge on
wrong.
Grand
Pain is
Central.
not
Over.
fucking good. I hate that shit. I be hating to go through certain shit. I hate to see certain people go through shit. I hate to see oppression and all this and war and destruction.
Drug trade's
You know,
gotten more
people
aggressive
that
post
shit
this.
sucks.
Gotta stomp that out.
but at the same time,
like little kingpins in training.
it's almost like it's unavoidable in a lot of different situations. And we can either choose to let it constantly beat us down or use it. And when we start talking about this, we start getting into what? Oh, they couldn't let me get right then. I was right there, son. Come on.
Just drop me off at the
Think
jail.
about the concept of these superheroes like Spider-Man or Batman, right? These traumatizing things cause them to use their pain to make it worse, right? Because they don't want what happened to them to happen.
Knocking the ever-loving stuffing out of dealers is my anti-drug. Police are on their way.
I know a lot of times, like I'll be dancing or something like that, and people are like, "Oh my God, like you're a good dancer. How did you do X, Y, and Z?" And I just be like, "Hey, this is pain, goddamn it, you know? Like that's pain. This ain't something I just, you know, that just happened upon. This is my pain you seeing right now."
Nice composition, if I do say so myself.
And you know, like, you know, it's been a lot of shit that's happened these past 2 years that, and even up till now, shit I'm still thinking about that's still kind of going on. Like so many unanswered questions and stuff. Want to know why and not getting closure and shit. But it's like, man, fuck it. I still got a mission. You know what I'm saying? And in that mission, it's just like I'm gonna use that pain to express myself. I'm gonna take that pain and I'm going to. What I'm looking for. I'm gonna take that pain. I'm gonna go harder. So when I'm singing a song, I'm playing the instrument, I'm doing capoeira, I'm breaking to a particular song, whatever. I'm gonna take that energy and I'm gonna put all my strength and whatever behind it and not hold back. Okay? That motherfucker's fucking. I'm so tired of these. Oh, Spider-Man, you fucking. And that's how it should be. And I couldn't wait to get to practice. Yeah, you know, you get to be around other people and shit, you see your homies, but at the same time, it's like, bro. But I get to go in and I get to do what I say I want to do. The way I want to do it. And I ain't gonna chase nobody and I ain't gonna be cocking nobody, trying to bite or nothing like that. Most people go to practice and be concerned with other people. And I'm just like, nah, man. Fuck that. It's like, how can I express myself? How can I get this out? How can I release this? You know, that's what it's about. And that's
Young man, I will pull this car over right
my
now.
pain is about. Like I seen a it was like one of those quick captions on Facebook. They were talking about the Hyuga
More of them?
thing,
For criminals, these guys have an
from
impressive
Naruto.
social circle.
The like Hinata and Neji, and they were talking about the eyes, like why their eyes were messed up. And they said, well, they were inspired by the people who lost their vision during the bombing, like just like either Hiroshima or Nagasaki, like something did something to their eyes. So they said that Kishimoto wrote that clan to kind of honor them, which made them have 360 vision. Now, some people said it was a lie or whatever, and you know, with the internet, you never can tell, so you kind of take things with a grain of salt. But be that as it may, whether it was or not, the point is,
Gotta give that wheelman props. Manhattan rush
the
hour
fact
is
that
no
you
joke.
get to craft your own narrative at the end of the day. And that's what I mean by taking that pain and transmuting it, because you get to craft the narrative, and that's the powerful thing about it, and that's the powerful thing about hip hop. That's the powerful thing about, you know, guys. The powerful thing about what we just talked about is somebody taking that narrative and crafting it their way. Like, okay, we acknowledge that this happened. That shit is terrible. But we're gonna take it and we're gonna utilize that.
Attention all
We're gonna
units.
tell stories.
Kidnapping reported. Please proceed to Cathedral.
And I think
I'll tune my earpiece to listen for sounds of someone struggling.
People take, you know. And it ain't easy, trust me. Some shit, man, it's hard to deal with. Especially shit like that. You know, especially shit like what black people still fucking going through in this goddamn country. With people in, you know, dare I say it, with people in fucking Palestine, what they fucking dealing with and shit. Like these people going through all the stuff, people in Africa and the Congo and all these places where they popping off and stuff.
Officers respond. We've got a 10-10 narcotics in progress. Officers near Sutton Place.
There's a
Be
lot
on
of
alert.
craziness going on. So I don't want to, like I said, condone none of that and make it seem like it's just easy. Like, oh, just get over it, because that's the kind of shit they tell us all the time. Oh, just get over it. You know, fuck that. It ain't that simple. But I still say, if you still gotta be in this motherfucker, take that pain and let it fuel you. I remember one of my favorite lines on that was Rocky Sticks. Rocky Balboa, as they called it. He said, life is not about how hard you can hit, but how hard you can get hit and keep moving. That's the realest shit ever, because you're going to take some fucking hits.
All units, civilians need help at the scene of a
You
car
are.
accident. Nearby officers, please proceed to the Bryant area.
But you gotta keep going. And shit, everybody get hit. I don't give a fuck who it is. They can tell you they did. Even before they made it, their ass probably been hit a few goddamn times in the process. I'm sure he has. Right?
Let's play the quiet game.
Shit. Find something to throw it together. Man, we shot his own home. That's good, man. Ah, son of a... Miss me. Listen. Damn, that's one more cat.
People are still trapped. Need to help fast.
Where are they? Where are they?
Just a little more.
Take that and you know, turn it into something.
My life. Thank you. Hey, you got some kind of skin condition under that stupid suit?
What was going on? There's this other person that I seen, like 3 people. Bruh, where they at? Where they at?
Someone's trapped in that car.
What the hell? I can't see nobody.
There's someone inside that car. They're pinned by debris.
Oh, there you go.
I've got you. Stay calm. That's everyone. Thought I was here to help.
You saved me. Thank you.
Okay, I gotta figure out what else I can do on here. Research station, Sable outpost. And where the f is that motherfucker at? Cause I'm about to go to it and fuck somebody up. Is this the bitch they talking about right here? Is that my hoe on the curb? Well, we finna go with some ass. It's probably gonna take a lot to do, but let's go, Spidey. I ain't stopping for no more of that shit. Don't stop for cops, lights, nothing. But like honestly, yeah, you gotta take that shit. And just do what you can with it. Shit.
I know. I should have called first.
Man down. Instruct room. Got eyes on SWAT.
Yuri, this sounds nuts, but I think this group of Sable agents is locking people up and straight up robbing them.
Asset seizure? That's for drug dealers, mobsters.
Yeah, well, they're applying it to anyone with nice cars or jewelry.
Which just makes them criminals. Treat them like it.
I just seized the sports.
I thought that was really dope.
Any of these clock
Now how
wants to get out of their
they
cell
went
sign over to us.
and I don't know if this actually happened in Japan, Cold War, whatever, but how they looked at the mistakes they felt like that were made with the mentality of their ancestors back then, and they took the narrative and they shifted it and said, no, we value life. And that was really cool, you know. It takes some kind of strength to look at something that has been done for so long as a tradition, you know what I'm saying, and then say, wait, maybe we were wrong about that, and then flip it, which I thought was really cool, you know. So that was an interesting thing about the movie as well, I thought. Like, to be able to make that sort of commentary, and that's what art is for. Sometimes it can say the things that normally you probably wouldn't just say in a normal conversation, but when you express it in this sort of media, right, it works. That's why media is important. Oh God. Whew. This is why the government has their hands in it, because it's propaganda. Anyway, that was good. And it just would be cool if black people could have movies like that, you know? So we can get all the, you know, the fucking drug dealers and Snowfall and Power and Raising Canaan and all this other fucking bullshit, right? Anything with us selling drugs and shooting and killing each other, we can have that. But we can really have a movie where we come together for our common goal and showing us value in life. And I know it's by design. Yeah, I mean, that goes without saying. So I'm beating a dead horse as far as that goes. But still, I just think, you know, that would be nice, and it's nice to think, you know. And really, shoot, you kind of just make your own shit now. I mean, it probably ain't gonna be on the level of whatever else, but you can get there eventually. Shit, all this crowdfunding and shit we got, you know, put out a pretty good product.
Where?
Shit. I just get tired of seeing the same old. And then, you know, you got the Tubi thing, which is dope. But, you know, from what I've seen, there be some craziness on there too. You know?
Watch my back.
It's cool that, you know, Tyler Perry got his studio and stuff. But I think that'd be perfect place to enact some change. But hey, who am I? That's his shit. He can do what the fuck he do with that shit. I can't tell nobody to do what they gonna do with their studio and shit. Would it be nice in theory? Hell yeah. But at the end of the day, people gonna do what they gonna do, right? And we can't even be sitting here worried about what's so and Oprah and that. Nah, we can't be waiting. But that's why I think those movies are cool. That's why I always loved, you know, the Kung Fu shit, the Hong Kong thing. And why, you know, the RZA, he resonated with that. And a lot of, you know, black kids who grew up in the 70s and 80s, why they fuck with that is because it had those things in it. And I understand exactly his sentiment. When people would come up to me and say, hey, you don't be watching no black movies, all you be sitting there watching like Star Wars and this and that and fucking Asian movies and shit. It's just because like the movies you fucking had, you were always fucking gangsters and drug dealers and shit. And just like, I don't want to see that because I live in the fucking hood. And I could go outside and look at that shit. That shit was like horror movies to me because it's like, hell, even Freddy and Jason was less scary to me. Because they was in the suburbs, they was hitting up white folks. Shit. That shit was less scary to me than watching, like, what was that movie? Strap. Or Boys in the Hood. Or Menace to Society. Them movies was horror movies to me because I'm like, oh, shit, that happened in my neighborhood right now. The fuck I'm finna be afraid of for some goddamn Jason and shit. I ain't never seen no motherfucker in my hood with no hockey mask and no goddamn machete. But I seen somebody with their hat backwards with a goddamn shotgun. How about that? Okay. And that's not to, you know, diss these kind of movies because Boys in the Hood had a good message in it. I'm not going to follow them.
Talking during the infiltration.
They had some very poignant scenes in that movie that I thought was really dope. But it just, you know, it is what it is. But it's just like you get tired of seeing those same things. And even sometimes, even just as a cautionary tale, it's like how many times do we need to be cautioned about this? And then a lot of people just watch the movies and get the right message for it. Like, and they did an episode which I like the Boondocks, which was a step in the right direction. I think the Boondocks is probably one of the best black shows. You know, most people liked it for the debauchery and shit, and they would miss the point of the satire. Although it was funny just to watch, right? But that's why I like the Boondocks a lot because that was like, okay, this is something that I could watch because it made you think. So, but that shit got stopped after what? How many seasons? Very good. Like I said, I understand the RZA sentiment to because that's how it is. Like, you want to see some other shit, man. And it like it was somewhere that was not close to where you was from. You could check out, go to a damn whole other world. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it was. But still see some shit that'll inspire the fuck out of you, and you get a message out of it. And it always would have this kind of nationalistic view, and the things that I would pick up from it was how they would always work with the same people. You know what I'm saying? The folks they know that was dope, that's gonna get the job done, even though they was in the same movie. They always kept the people they knew that was dope at what they did working. So you people out of shit by watching that. And although like a lot of these cats now, they want to break where they've been to Hollywood, they want to break into Hollywood, and it's just like,
Bad news. More Sable guys.
that. Like, you look at Hong Kong cinema, those fight scenes are better than anything that you see in a fucking American movie. So much so that in the late 90s, early 2000s, they was hiring them guys from over in Hong Kong to make their fight scenes
I was
better.
gonna take him down anyway, but this makes it more
Like,
fun.
how many movies did you see in America? It was like you and Wu Ping is the fight choreographer for that shit, right? It's like, do your own shit. That comes with knowing who you are, you know, embracing your culture. And make it. Anyway, I'm gonna get off of that. I talk about this kind of shit all the time. Probably going in circles at this point. I don't know if I'm staying the point that I'm trying to make.
Look, I may consider surrendering if you let me play the siren on the way to lockup.
Anyway, the other thing I want to talk about is kind of back onto this Amaterasu. I was thinking about it. Fuck. I gotta find somebody else to ask me. So, the thing is, they said when the main creator deity of this show, I think it's Izanagi, they said when he wipes his left eye, oh shit, I'm gonna throw us again. So I gotta do this shit again. Which is interesting because Sekhmet, which is the lion-headed deity of the Neteru pantheon in Egypt, or Kemet, whatever you want to call it, she also represented the Eye of Ra. But that's like fire. So also kind of analogous to the sun. Ra is analogous to the sun, right? So she also represented that eye, which I find very interesting because there's like a parallel there. Now I'm trying to think which eye it was that Odin took out so he could have knowledge. Now Odin is almost similar to Osar, or that father, like Izanagi, right? That all-father figure, which is interesting. And he got rid of one of his eyes so he could see clearer more things. So I think when you watch Gundam Wing, if you ever read what was it, Gundam Wing Episode 0, the manga, like my nerdy ass did, then you know that it said that Hiro's name before he got the code name Hiro was Odin, which is very interesting. And when you see him in the beginning, they show him covering his left eye. And you see him at the beginning of that show, which is very interesting. But also what? To block the sun, I guess. But I guess that's supposed to be symbolic, also maybe Amaterasu, symbolic of Odin, but also of either Heru, which I think was the left eye of Rob, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't know, it's kind of hard because these stories get mixed up depending on what dynasty you're talking about and what era. It could be different, and it's hard to even tell if these people that that I got this information from Googling on hearing some stuff from Wikipedia is even, because they're not saying which dynasty said it. But the thing that rings true is the through line of all these things, right? That shows the connection. And Hiroyu is also like he's the Japanese fighter in Gundam, so he represents Japan. So Hiro is almost like Heru, the Falcon, which is interesting because Ra is a falcon-headed deity as well as Heru. I guess you could either call Ra Heru PT that, Ra or Ra Heru PT, and that sounds a lot like Hiroyu. So it has a lot to do with the eyes. The eyes, the symbolism is very important, and the eye also represents the sun, just like Amaterasu. So you're seeing these through lines once again. It's crazy. I probably could dive more into it, but still got more research to do. I'm just kind of bringing it to you as I receive these developments in my heart, and I receive them usually while I'm running or something like that. These things come to me, and I say, okay, I'll talk a little bit about it, and then I'll read up some more. So it's like unfolding. So these aren't all concrete answers or anything, and maybe you got more insight on it than I do. And if you do, drop some shit in the comments. Let me know what you got. I would like to hear what you think, because each person coming up with something is them adding on to the puzzle. We all make a piece of a puzzle. Everybody has a piece. Anyway, I'm probably just talking about it. Tired. And I need to whoop these guys' ass. Break it down, okay. Ah, shit. Fuck. I've been playing that Godzilla -1 soundtrack for the past few days. That shit is amazing. I think I want to see it again. Let's go find somebody to take a lady with me. Hey, probably not. Somebody cool, somebody that can watch the shit and not be having to explain every goddamn thing. Or somebody not gonna be talking. That's the shit. My favorite scene. Favorite scene is when you're chasing stuff like that shit is fun. Just the way they shot it, just the view. Dude, that should be fresh. Speaking of which, Hero also represents the Zero pilots. with the kamikaze pilots. But they fought, they flew the zero jets, what they call it. So that represents the kamikaze pilot. And when we see Hero first show up, that is what he's doing. You know, as soon as Lena seen him, he was like, "All right, you seen me." You notice he was always ready to off himself every fucking time. Fuck.
More Sable guys. Good news? There is no good news.
Spider-Man, that Sable unit's gone rogue before. Sable International's got their hands too full to do anything about it, but they don't care if we do.
I was gonna take him down anyway. This makes it more fun. Thanks.
Take cover. See ya. Ah, come on. They didn't even give me a chance. Oh, I'm gonna get your ass. You about to get away from me, boy.
You guys just won't stop. Tell Silver Sable I said I'm not interested. And this is really getting stalkerish.
else in here?
That was harder than it should have been.
At least the prisoners. Alright, let's get them the freak out of here. Where the hell are they? Oh, they over here.
Captain, all the people in the cells are out. We've got their property back.
Good.
Got
And
it
Sable International
then.
swears they're going to prosecute that squad. I'll believe it when I see it.
I know I got quiet as hell on y'all. Damn, I didn't get the 65 hit. Oh well. I tried. Let's see what else there is to do. I don't understand them damn black cat shits. I don't really give a fuck about them pigeons because that shit's stupid as fuck. Got the 1111. What is this shit? Combat challenge. Combat time. Yeah, y'all. So, we talked about a lot of shit today. And I just wanted to touch on some of those things. Hopefully this stream was a little bit more interesting than yesterday. But if not, it is what it is. Like I said, just have fun coming on here doing these and kind of shooting the shit a little bit, slinging around town. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, it is what it is. Like I said, if you find anything else out or you heard any parallels, I want you to put that shit in the comments and let me know, because I want to hear about it, what you came up with. So, nothing I know. Maybe I made a mistake. I don't know. You gotta keep me honest. But I will say we got listed on some website called Media HQ or some shit. So we were listed on there. I don't know if it's just some kind of bot or whatever, but it seems pretty cool that we got listed on the site as an actual podcast and shit. I mean, some years late, but hey, it's good to be recognized, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna front on it. So whatever that Media Q shit is, thank y'all and good looking out. It's good to be recognized for some work that we put in, even if it was years ago. Shit, let me tell you, it was still work put in. A lot of them podcasts, I wouldn't even go to sleep. I would be up editing that shit. I would, go to work, go train, get back home, had to spend time with my girl and stuff like that. And then, I would get time to edit. And sometimes I wouldn't even sleep. I would stay up putting this shit together. Of course, I've gotten a lot more adept at editing now. It's just I gotta get the discipline to sit down and do it again. It's just hard to take that much time doing things now because, responsibilities. So, yeah, that's pretty dope. Glad to be recognized for some work and stuff, and hopefully, it continues to be recognized and more people get their hands on some of the older episodes. And this is kind of your first foray into seeing any of this. You go check out some of the older stuff, and then also go check out the Electrifying Dojo. Did some video game music soundtrack podcast. Some dope shit on this. You know what I'm saying? Some things that haven't been done on podcast format before. I'm still working on a particular episode that I need to finish editing. I'm not gonna tell you what it is.
Sorry, spider emergency.
Surprise. But when it's out, I want you ought to go and check that out. Did that with one of my homies that I used to go to arcade with on Red Etain. Shout out to him.
Hey Stevie,
Check it out.
This building is supposed to be. Back up a little bit.
Nailed it.
Spidey? Superhero bozos walking sidewalks.
Run around these little landmarks and shit.
Attention all units. Witnesses have reported a kidnapping. Any officers near Halifax, please copy.
New York's noisy, but my mask can zero in on muffled sounds.
Oh boy, I'm getting sleepy. Oh my god, I could really sleep a lot earlier. I got a lot more energy. And not after class. It's kind of my way to chill. Turn on the game. Boom.
Sorry about that.
I'm gonna take it easy. I'm still gonna stretch, but I probably should work on some editing and shit like that. So I can put that podcast that I just told you all about. And I also should work on some music because I had an idea for this mashup for years. And I finally have the components I need to complete that mashup. So you're definitely gonna do that.
Oops, sorry.
It is a Mariah Carey song, but it's not the one you thinking.
Oh my God.
Let me tell you. And you're gonna be surprised when you see what we decide to match it up with. So that's why I can't give away them bars because I don't want nobody to know who the special tag team partner is gonna be until it comes out. Because then anybody going to taking it like, hey, I came up. No, you didn't.
Available units got another assault in progress. Incident is active near
Where
Long
they
Acre.
go?
Over.
Is this it? It's not Dad's Barber. What the fuck?
What's up?
Alright, what is this landmark, buddy? Unless it's across the street and I've been passing that whole up.
Can you lift something heavy?
Look, bro.
Tommy got into Empire State University.
I don't know where this hole is.
I guess. I'm just a little
Spider-Man.
Nice composition, if I do say so myself.
Josie's Bar. Well, where are the pussycats? Well, never made it to the R mark that she was in that jump off, so thank y'all very much for joining us again for another heart-wrenching conversation that probably put you to sleep, and if it did, I'm glad for that too. I've been told my voice is very soothing. This has been Spi-Rok, aka Ray Channel from the for Universe Stand. We've been in deep like quicksand, but now it's time to go. It's really deep feeling may not have heard, but I know you definitely do feel them now and how.
What's wrong?
Boom bang pow. That made no sense. But you know, if I'm trying to take up, tell you
Looking good,
if I take
Spidey.
Fresh Geeks, only record yours, break funk every yours. FYP, TYP, Coast.
You say hi to my kid?
Shout out to the homies, Dr. Funk, Deezy, Creeper. You already know.
Are you really him?
Alright, yo. Oh, hey, you hit it with the Fresh Geeks.
Keep fighting the good fight, man.